Hello and welcome to Spy Trader, your go-to podcast for everything about the S&P 500. I'm your host, Chucky Moneybags, and today is August 10th, 2024. It's high noon, folks. Time to wrangle up some financial insights. Let's dive right into today's episode. We've got some juicy news from the markets, and you're going to want to stick around for our analysis and trading recommendations. Summary of key news items. 1. Allegations against Indian regulator. Hindenburg Research came out with some hefty allegations against the chairperson of India's market regulator SEBI, citing conflicts of interest related to investments tied to the Adani Group. Investors are watching this closely as it unfolds. 2. Rivian's R1S SUV launch. Rivian launched their updated R1S SUV and R1T pickup. Despite some initial hiccups with ride quality, there's a lot to digest here about the EV market. 3. Immigration trends impact. There's a surge in migration globally, affecting U.S. demographics and potentially bolstering economic growth in the coming years, a trend definitely worth noting for the markets. 4. Volatile movements in S&P 500. The S&P swung up by 2.3%, a massive move just after its biggest daily loss this year. Is your head spinning yet? Analysis and insights. 1. Market integrity issues. The Hindenburg versus Adani and SEBI debacle is not just an India story. U.S. investors with interests in emerging markets should be mindful of how regulatory confidence impacts investments. The ripple effect could subtly affect companies with significant exposure to India, which are part of the S&P 500. 2. Rivian's EV push. Rivian's tech improvements are a double-edged sword. Over the long term, they're in a strong growth market, but those ride quality issues tell us the path won't be smooth. Yet positive sales growth suggests resilience. 3. Impact of migration on economics. Increased immigration means more labor market flexibility and possibly greater economic resilience. This can stoke consumer spending and benefit various sectors in the S&P 500, especially those reliant on a robust labor mindset, like retail and construction. 4. S&P volatility. The recent swings in the S&P 500 suggest heightened market sensitivity. It's crucial to remember that volatility can often breed opportunity. More on how to navigate this in my recommendations. Trading recommendations and reasoning. 1. Buy American Express, AXP. They're thriving off the back of high-end consumption trends, particularly dining spending hitting record highs. Their financial health and strong consumer base support a bullish view. 2. Hold VDA. Despite recent volatility, the fundamentals point to robust long-term prospects, driven by strong AI chip demand. Any dips should be looked at as buying opportunities, but be prepared for a bumpy ride. 3. Watch Rivian. Keep an eye on Rivian. The EV market is hot, but product execution will determine market position. Consider a position if there's a correction and they iron out the initial kinks with their SUV. 4. Stay diversified in tech. With tech stocks cooling lately, spread your investments among resilient players like AMD and TSMC. They're benefiting from the same tailwinds as NVIDIA, but offer a bit of insulation from single-stock volatility. And before I wrap up, here's a quick laugh for you. What's a loan officer's favorite type of music? Baritone. I couldn't resist. Remember, while volatility can be daunting, it also creates buying opportunities. Keep your eye on the fundamentals, diversify your portfolio, and don't let market swings shake your long-term confidence. That's all for today's episode of Spy Trader with Chucky Moneybags, your trusty sidekick in navigating those investment decisions. Signing off until next time. Stay savvy, investors.